because growing up born in 1938 and growing up in a place called Yeovil, I was fortunate enough to have parents who weren't political, but they were kind people. And my mother said to me, "Ronnie, never use these horrible words." She didn't know better than to say natives. Later in my life, they wanted to know from me what word must be used. And I said African. And that's around about 1960 when I joined. But the parents from Lithuania Jewish instilled in me a respect for all people. And they were not political, but they had heart. I had a cousin who was in the treason trial from Durban called Jackie Orenstein. And when Sharpeville occurred, I thought, and I'd broken the colour line. I had black friends, mainly through music and that kind of lifestyle. They didn't do very much. They were bohemians out of Hillbrow and music, which was brilliant. But they didn't do anything. And I thought, if I was going to be a South African, I had to take a stand and do something. And I wanted to join in the Zabalazo, Bantu Chikelele, South Africa. And I went to Durban. And her husband was underground and on the run. The police didn't know me, but they knew all the others. So I became the go-between, not just with Roly Orenstein, who later became, unfortunately, pro-Buthelezi, but through him, with the movement that was underground. And I want to simply say that what inflamed me was a match that was struck by what I saw in South Africa. The horrors of apartheid, which you could see in Yeovil. And I could see it when I went to town as a 7-year-old with my mother to the cinema, because I'd done good in school. And a Saturday she took me for a treat. And we saw these white thugs beating a black man almost to death because he refused to get off the pavement. And he was clearly, as we would know today, Sophiatown, very well dressed, better than them. So growing up in that South Africa, come Sharpeville, I thought I had to get involved. And through Jackie, I became in connection with the Communist Party and the ANC and the Congress movement, and that was my life. I was soon fired from my job by Lever Brothers making films for them, because I was arrested at work. I was involved in the Ponderland uprising by producing leaflets for the Congress of Democrats in support, and that's my life, and that's why the Freedom Charter is the most outstanding document and something that absolutely inspires people. Thank you.